Alright guys, in the car, I was so excited, I didn't want to wait till I got to the house to show you. But this is what I got to make my daughter's theme, which I saw in the registry, was black and white, like a black and white quilt. This is not so much as for a baby bed, maybe like a toddler's, because the bed that we got her turns into a toddler bed. But this is what I got. I didn't want to get like baby prints on something that could, keep for a while. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be putting together, and I'm hoping that y'all cross y'all's fingers, because this is my first one, so it's going to have a lot of TLC in it, slow, patient, and my friend's going to help me. So then I got black thread, and then the outer border is going to be black. Well, I've got more in my bag, but this is it. Let me turn this around. Isn't that cute? Let me open it up so you guys can really see. There it is. So I'm hoping that it all goes well, right? All goes well. So anyway, I guess as I'm doing it, I'll kind of take y'all along periodically. All right, see y'all in a few. Hey guys, what's up y'all? It's another day. About forgot to take y'all out of my pocketbook. Well, anyway, today got a lot of things going on. I've already been up and at it. Or is it Adam? Been up and at 'em. One of them. Anyway, today I've already, well, Mr. made a bed. It kind of threw the covers up, in other words. And I told him he's going up to the neighbors again and help with that building. That's been an ongoing project. And he likes going up there, being around the neighbors and stuff. You know, men. They like to be around men. Talk. They say women talk. Psh. Anyway. So I got up this morning and I told him I had some things to do. I had emptied the doggone cat box. I need some more kitty litter. So, I don't know. I got to put in a Walmart's order. And let me sit down a minute. I'm already tired, y'all. Let me just talk to y'all a minute. So I went ahead and started to do the list for the Walmart order that we can just go pick up, because I got kitty litter on there, and that kitty box, there she is. I ain't never seen a cat pee more than she does. There's just no way. I think she's Guinness Book of World Records. I just changed it and went in there, and I mean, it's just, anyway, I love doing the cat box. Anyway, so I got the cat box emptied. I got the dishwasher emptied and then refilled, and it's on now. Earlier today, I got the laundry out of the dryer, washed Sammy's and, well, just Sammy's beddings. Remember I told you about the fleas? I mean, you gotta stay on top of that or they will take over. Anyway, so I got all of his beddings. I flea combed a possum, and then Sammy's down there. I already flea combed them. I vacuumed the whole house already. It's about 10:30 now. And did I say I already got the dishes? Yeah, I got the dishes emptied and put back in, started, yeah. But where I had left, I'm so bad about this. I left my clothes in the wash machine, and I said, well, it smells okay. So I stuck them in the dryer. So when I went to go get them out of the dryer so I could put, I wanted to, start another load of clothes, I smelled it, and oh my gosh. So I've got to wait now for the dishwasher to stop before I can start the wash machine, because it just don't work that way. One or the other's got to be going. So I'm going ahead and get the dishes done. Then I'll show you. I told you about my sewing machine. Well, he forgot to put, the guy that we bought it from, the couple, sweet couple, but didn't put the quilting foot. He was supposed to, and it wasn't in all the stuff, so I had to call him. We're supposed to go by and pick it up. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. More likely tomorrow. But Oh, where was I at? Oh, so I want to show you my sewing machine. I did get it out of the box. I did get most of all my material cut. Let me tell you guys, I ain't never quilted before. Never. So I don't have anybody here showing me, and it's been a challenge. In fact, on the first material, I just cut it all wonky. So I run out with one block, so I had to piece it. I know you're not supposed to, but I wouldn't go ride to this other city to get enough material for one block. I said, my first one is going to have some boo-boos, so it's going to have boo-boos. Then I started trying to cut out the material by looking at the instructions. Well, my rotary blade was dull. So it was pulling the material, not cutting all the material. I made a mess. So Mr. and I went to Hobby Lobby so I could get me a new rotary cutter. So it seems to be doing pretty good. It's just a matter of me and the measurements. I was just never good at that. I know what 1 inch and a half an inch is, but when you get in them eighths and stuff like that, and I'm lost. I don't know how these carpenters do it, because you got to get it right on the money. I always told Mister, it's about 2 lines past the 1.5. Them 2 little lines. I do. I'm just telling the truth. Well, anyway, so then I got to thinking, what are we going to eat today? I have no clue what we're going to eat. So I go, I know, because since it's 10:30, we're pushing it. Was pushing it then. I was going, I'm not going to have time before everything to thaw out. So, I told you Mister's been getting everything out of the freezer and eating it. And I thought that when he went to the grocery store, that he was picking up stuff for the day. He was getting stuff out of the freezer. Now I got to restock the freezer. Imagine that. Mr. Martha Stewart. Oh, my eyes itching. So I said, well, ain't nothing to thaw out. Even if I want to thaw it out, ain't nothing to thaw out. So I said, I got, those cans that you can get of chicken, like chicken, I don't know what chicken something, but they're white, just white, the white meat chicken. Anyway, I said, I'll make a white chili chicken. So I got out the crock pot. Let's just go in there and look at it. And so that's the most easy peasiest. People can do it different ways. You know what I mean? So here it is. Let me turn you guys around. Yeah, here we go. So, I've got like 3 or 4 kinds of, because it's called white chili chicken. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold the camera in. And so you can see the chicken in there. Can y'all see that? And then I got, about 4 kinds of white beans. Then you put a package of taco seasoning mix. I got the mild, and I put some onion in there. So I'm going to make some cornbread this afternoon. We're going to have a bowl of this white chili chicken, and we're going to call it a day. Yeah, let me put that on. So anyway, so I did that. So let's just walk on. Oh, there's my, I know Mister's been making the tea, guys. I can't drink it. I just can't. It just, oh. Whew. I told him to let me make it, but before I can get to it, he's done made it. Let me cut these lights out. There we go. Here's where I'm cutting the material. This is my last piece. I'll show you in a minute. I want to show you the how to get my ironing board out. There's my ironing board. And let me turn on the light. Here is my sewing machine. Oh gosh, it wasn't like that old handy dandy over there. If you see them, like I've had since Mutt was a pup. But here it is, and I had to learn how to do the bobbin because it was different than my other one, and the thread goes differently. The thread, it has a self threader. Well, I had to read that. That took me forever. Then I had to get used to all these bells and whistles over here. Oh man, I thought I'd never get it running. Finally. I mean, it's got where you can cut the material. Isn't that cool? The needle up and down. I think that's when you make your little knots. You don't have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I think that's what that is. I don't know. I'm still learning it all. But I wanted to show you that's my sewing machine for my quilting. Okay, hopefully I get a quilt going. Me cutting that material has been a pistol. All right. What did I say we're going to do? Oh, then you got to starch a material. So I had to pick up some starch. And then, of course, you got to have your iron. My iron's over there. Everything's kind of disarrayed, guys, because I had to move stuff. I had to put that table up. Remember, I did clean the office. Well, it's now the quilting room. All right, let's go on in here. Let me cut this light out. Because right over there, here it is. So I had to use my dining room table as well. And this is on the last pieces I've got to cut. I had to square it up. There's my little new rotary gizmo. And there's my little directions. So I had to learn what a WOF is. And I said, I was reading those instructions. It was going, you know, like, oh, I'll just read it to you. It says, cut 3 5.5 times WOF strips for blocks. I was going, what's a WOF? I was thinking all kinds of stuff. Well, finally I read on it. It says width of fabric. Duh. But these are the, did I show y'all guys already? But I'm making my grandson a quilt. This is my first quilt ever, so anyway, this is what I'm using. Can you guys see that? Because my daughter had put on her registry a black and white quilt or blanket, so I thought I would make this quilt. So this is I've cut everything except for this black material here, and I've got to cut, let's see, what's it say? I got to cut right there 3 5.5, and I'm on fabric 3, and 5 3.5 for the border. After that, why are y'all so blurry? There you go. After that, then I got to start sewing it. Y'all cross y'all's fingers. Cross your fingers. I was trying to think of something else that's been going on. Now, this coming Saturday is going to be live chat shenanigans with Mr. and I. So, hopefully, I hope I get this up so you'll know it. So then you'll know Saturdays, and I'll try to put it up on the community thing so y'all know. But it's been okay. We've the weather up here has gotten pretty nippy in the evenings. Well, it's got down like in the 50s. And then today, actually, it says it's supposed to get 74. I don't know if it's going to make it or not. But we've had the heat off. Praise the Lord. That way we can save on electricity. I don't know about y'all's neck of the woods, but our electric bill, you know, it's gone up. And we're on like this equal payment plan because I want to be on that so I know every month what we pay. Remember, we're on a budget. Social Security. Y'all know this on Social Security. You got to budget. So it went up. So I called and said I knew the year was up. It went up a whole $20. And I told Mister, I said, have we used that much electricity to go up $20 per month? Count that up per year. What's wrong with this picture? Everything's going up. I tell you, I get so aggravated when I watch the news. Don't get me on that. I'm going to tell you. I have to take my blood pressure pill. I do. Anyway. So, what was I saying? I don't know. My head today is going all kind. Well, I know why. I didn't sleep near a bit last night. I remember turning off the TV because I didn't have nothing to do. Mister went to bed, and I wasn't sleepy. Not at all. And, by the time I thought about taking the sleeping pill, well, doggone, it was like 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. I'm not going to take it that late. Then I won't get up. So I finally cut that TV off at 5 o'clock this morning. And then I got up at 7. So I just kind of laid there. You know, you count sheep, you think about everything, Possum was walking back and forth, kept going back and forth, back and forth. And I don't know why she was in such a busyness last night, but she was. Well, now she wants to sleep. I'm going to have to take me a cat nap later. What else is new? I told you about the fleas, right? Trying to get a hold of the fleas. I flea combed her this morning. She had 8 fleas on her. So like I said, I vacuumed the whole house because you have to vacuum every day. I vacuumed the sofas and stuff. And I flea comb Sammy and Possum. It seems like she's the one's catching them all. So I guess if she keeps walking through the house like during the night like she did last night, then in the morning I can get all the fleas because all the fleas in here just wants to jump on her. And no, I'm not putting no hearts or none of that stuff on. She's old. November, she's 23. If y'all the first time watching, she'll be 23 years old. No, I'm not putting that stuff on her. I actually never have. And we've got along just fine. You know, I got the flea comb. I've never let it get out of control. I just know this time of year, the little suckers come out. Along with the stink bugs. Y'all been having trouble with stink bugs? Let me show you what that's another, was a DIY. And when they built this place, and they moved it here, they did all kinds of things backwards. I just want to tell you. So, we've got to fix this over there. Let me turn you guys around. Oh, I see a stink bug up there already. Can y'all see that? See where that thing's coming? Where is it? Where it's coming down? Right there. Well, Mr.'s got to go. See, the siding's kind of coming loose. But see, they've got that gutter guard. I think that's with the little pokey dotted things. But when you come over here, when they built the deck, they just put up screen. And the screen was half put up. Everything was getting up in our in our ceiling, and stink bugs everywhere. Okay, I'm out here on the deck. I've been expressing my concern to Mr. about 2 or 3 years now. Well, at least 2. We see that screen up there, and you probably see all the spiders and stuff. It's stink bug season, and I can't imagine what is in our up under our roof. It's not really an attic, but the stink bugs bombard this place. So I tell them we really need to put something up there. I don't think the screen's doing it at all. This is the way that whoever had this before put the screen up here, but it's just I don't feel like it's what needs to be done. So let me pan over here. So we bought a couple of these, which has a screen on it. It's too big, so we know we're going to have to cut it some here. And then we've got the staple gun out, so you can hear Mr. out there cutting it now because it's got to really be cut due to the screen comes all the way up to this point. We need to cut it right along that edge so we don't cut the screen, because the screen is what's vitally important. We hope that the measurements is right. If not, we'll just have to go back to Lowe's and get some more of this. Anyway, you see them nasty bugs. I took the broom on some of these 2 right here. We were just seeing if it would fit. And spiders galore. I hate spiders. Big ones too. Eggs up there, so it's got to come down. Anyway, that's our project for this morning, or no, actually it's going on noon. So anyway, cross your fingers. We went to Lowe's and bought this stuff. So we had to cut them in pieces like that because we couldn't get them over the board. So Mr.'s been out here putting this up all the way over. You see each one. Now we'll have to come back with caulking, so if there's any little holes and stuff, because the stink bugs, I mean, they are rampant. I mean, you get stink bug bombed. That's how many. Now, since we put this up, I'm not seeing them kind of congregate. But my son was having them too, and he bought this spray. See, we go on over here, on over here. Let's see. Let's see right there. Yep. Oops, so we got to put some. And then he started putting it over there. He hasn't finished because he had to go help our neighbor. But that stuff right there just kind of pops in, and I'm glad, because wasps. I was afraid bees were going to get up in the, it's not really an attic, in the, what's it called? You don't have an attic. I don't know. Anyway, between the house and the roof is a space there, and I was afraid bees, bees can get in there. And look at that flower. I just want to show you. Isn't that pretty? Look at there. Got another one right there. There's my little she shed. So, I hear a turkey out there. I know y'all probably can't. Do y'all hear those geese? Well, no, those are crows. But we're having those, what are they called? Canadian geese? They cut the cornfield over there next to us. It's a huge cornfield. And those geese are flying in. You hear them, rah, 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 and they're coming in. I mean, the field over there will be covered with geese. So our cats are standing along the tree line there because they ain't never seen none of them. And so they're kind of peeking through. Not sure if they want to go over there or not because they're kind of big. They ain't like regular birds in the tree. I mean, these are some giant birds to them. But anyway, well, guys, I just wanted to, I haven't videoed a lot lately. And let me go back here and sit down. What did I do with my Sprite? I can't keep up with nothing. Wait a minute, y'all right up on me. Anyway. So, what else is going on this week? We went out to eat yesterday. Here, I'm going on a rant. We went out to eat yesterday at this place. It's that, like before you get on the highway. And it's on the other side of town. On the medium-sized town. We live in itty-bitty one. It's like the little medium one right there beside it. But you got to go through that town all the way. It goes out to the highway. Anyway, it's next to the highways. It used to be a Shoney's, but they changed it over to, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, so we ate there one time. It was like all you can eat, a seafood buffet. That was horrible. It was horrible. So anyway, see, I'm used to eating like good fish. See, and up here, and I don't mean no harm. I don't. But, if you're just used to this type of food up here, for, new restaurant coming, it's got this fish. It's wonderful to them. It's just wonderful. I got to tell you a story. I'll tell you a story after I tell you this. So, anyway, we went there to eat after church. And Mr. was hungry. He said, you want to go get something? I said, well, because we got to really watch our pennies. We have got to get on a budget. I got to get on the internet and on a spreadsheet and start putting things down. And we're going to have to cut some corners. I mean, seriously, it's just chingy every time we turn around. Okay, so I go in there and I'm looking at the menu. And everything was like $15 a meal. I mean, hardly nothing. I mean, nothing. And like chicken Alfredo, $15. I love chicken Alfredo. And I kind of like, that's why I want some pasta. I want some noodles. That's what I'm going to get. Then the hamburgers were like $10.99. I told Mister, I go, are you sure you want to eat here? Sure is expensive. For 2 people? I said, we ain't going to get out of here less than $30. It's going to be just for lunch. He says, yeah, we're already here. So what did I end up getting? Oh, I got a Reuben sandwich. That was like $9.99. And you get one little itty-bitty little slice of pickle, a little pickle spear. Is that what it's called? Spear? And then they gave me, and if you want fries to go with it, that's an extra $2.99. Or you could just get the potato chips to come with it. Oh, that's why I just give me the potato chips. Well, doggone, potato chips are within this little itty bag that you can buy at the grocery store. You know them little ones. So I had to open it up and pour it in my plate. It was over $30 when we left. I told Mister, I said, I do not want to come here again. Because I don't know how people can afford it. I really don't. I don't know how they can afford eating out. And then if you notice, like, the prices have gone up, but the quantity of food has gotten smaller and the quality of food. Okay, now let me tell you the story. Y'all ready for the story? I need to put y'all on grandstand. My arms hurt. Well,
So when we got here, we had a friend to come up and visit. I might have already told you this, but I'm going to tell you again. We had a friend to come up and visit and stayed for a couple of days, okay? So we went down to this place that's down in the medium-sized city. And the reason why we went there is because every time we drove down that road, because we're going to the grocery store or going to Lowe's or, I mean, everywhere you go, because where we live, it ain't nothing there. So we have to go there. So every time we drove by this restaurant, the parking lot was filled to the brim. I go, ooh, that must be a good place to eat. So we said, we got to go try that. So when my friend was here, so we decided we we're going to go for dinner. So we went in, and I was looking at the menu, and they got vegetables and stuff. I'm a vegetable girl. But they had flounder on there. And I go, boy, I didn't know they had flounder. I want me some flounder, because I'm a flounder girl. Well, anyway, my other friend got catfish, and Mr. got catfish. I don't want to eat catfish. They look so nasty, and they got these whiskers and stuff. They just look, they're ugly. But anyway, so I don't want catfish. And plus they're scavengers. Ooh, don't get me into that. Well, so I'm going, okay. So the lady comes up. I give her my order. I said, I want some flounder. I got me some slaw, and I got me something else. So she took their order. She goes back, you know. So we're sitting there and we're talking and stuff and drinking some tea. So they came out, and so they had the flounder. She had 2 plates that had the flounder on. So I'm looking over at their flounder, and it's a big old, like, fillet, you know, big piece of flounder on it. And I said, ooh, wee, I can't wait till catfish. So I can't wait till my flounder comes out. Well, she comes in, she just kind of puts it in front of me, and she turns around and she walks off. As she started to walk off, because I'm looking down at my plate and I'm going, hold up, ma'am, this is not what I ordered. I ordered flounder. She goes, ma'am, that is flounder. I'm going, where's it at? She goes, that's flounder right there. Do you know? It was, you know, if you go to McDonald's and you get you a fish sandwich, you got them little squares of fish. You know what I'm talking about when you get a fish sandwich. Well, that's what I got. I got a little piece of square that she calls flounder. They probably went over there to McDonald's and got that piece of fish and brought it and put it in my plate. And that's why my plate came out last, because he had to run over there and get that little piece and put it down in my plate and call it flounder. I said, I'll never get flounder here again. And you know, the thing of it is like a couple other places, the same thing has happened. Then we went, there was a fillet in another place we tried, but it was so itty bitty, and it was like, it just didn't taste good. So I missed the big city because we had seafood places there. And I tell you what, and you know, I just love flounder. But that was a story about that restaurant. Then we tried it again, and it was horrible. I said, why are people flocking here? I mean, the parking lot, every time we go by, and even little police cars be parked in there, you know, and it's like, boy, everybody likes it. Don't go there. Not if you want flounder. So they're sitting over there eating their big fillet of catfish, which should have been the way my flounder should have looked. Well, I'm sitting there eating a McDonald's square piece of fish. Well, that's my story. I'm sticking. My camera just cut off right in the middle of it when I said it's my story and I'm sticking to it. Well, I am sticking to it. Anyway, I don't normally do this, but Mr. said, hey, you want to do a haul? So he brought in the groceries. Let me show you guys. Like I said, normally we don't do this, but just show you what we got. Of course, you all see the great value. You know where that comes from. And so we just got a few things. Just kind of some ketchup things. Let me get to it. Of course, I had to get the kitty litter, you know, possum. My favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, clean the cat box. So I got one of those. Mr. eats these Lance cheese cracker peanut butter crackers. This has got cheese. I said peanut butter. Okay, see, here's another thing. I said peanut butter. I know I said peanut butter. And they gave the cheese. How great is that? Man. All right, we got 2 boxes of vanilla wafers. And usually Mr. and I
at night just sit for a snacky snack. We'll eat this. So that's why we got 2 boxes. I needed some gallon size freezer bags because I've started quilting and I use freezer bags or gallon size to put my material in so I can keep it straightened out. So anyway, and plus for food. Mr. wants his grits packet, so got the different flavors for that. Quaker grits, instant grits. Got some 15 beans. He and I both like 15 bean soup, so I might end up fixing that maybe tomorrow. Put it in the crock pot. Yes, indeedy. So anyway, got a package of those. This is my favorite so far. Is in coffee creamer. Is the Cinnabon Delight. This stuff's good. We've quit getting the big containers of cat food. Mister's going to start feeding the outside cats just the hard food. The food that we've been getting, it never used to smell as bad as it does now. Don't ask me why, but we got like the Friskies canned food. It's out just a little bit and it smells up your house. It smells horrible. So we're feeding the outside cats the dry food, and then we just got Possum some Fancy Feast. It's the little cans. So we're going to see how that goes. I need to stock up just a little bit on our pantry. Our pantry is bare. So I got 2 things of some collard greens. The Glory, I like that because it's seasoned collard greens. I got 4 cans of green beans, and the reason I do is because when I make Sammy's food, because we usually eat the canned green beans that I can, pressure cook can. Yeah. So this is just to put in his, like if I get turkey, which I did, and I'll show you another boo-boo. But I put like sometimes 1 can of that, or so I got sliced turkeys here. I'll put turkey in there. I got 2 cans of pinto beans, something like just really quick. We changed out our coffee. Usually we get Folgers instant. We used to get the Keurig cups. I don't know, and we tried the instant. It tastes just as good, but so I got the medium dark instant. So anyway, because we were running down on that. I've been eating a lot of peanut butter lately, so I got a big thing. I like the creamy peanut butter versus the crunchy. I don't know why I don't like the crunchy. Anyway, so I got the creamy. We got the you know, the favorite, the kind, Duke's mayonnaise. Anyway, got that. Come back here. We thought we would just try some quick dinners, and we got both Tyson. We got the breast tenders, chicken, honey battered breast tenders that we can just throw in the oven just for he and I, quick fast meal. Then we got the patties, so we can make like some sandwiches and stuff out of that. Chicken patties. We got a big thing of that. Mister wanted some Grand biscuits, the Southern style biscuits. It's it says air fryer. I don't know why I want air fryer ready. It's my little Pillsbury dough. I don't see him. Anyway. So then we got some baby carrots. I got that because I was hoping to get some kind of really small roast. I want to put it in the crock pot. I've been craving like a roast, or even get some the little cubes and cook those with some carrots, potatoes, and onions. So I got the carrots and I got the onions right there. Okay, now here's where the hiccup is, and I'm pretty upset about it. Because I get this turkey meat for Sammy, I ordered 5. So they got the first 2 right. Then they gave us 3 taco seasoning. Sammy's not going to eat taco seasoning ground turkey. I'm upset with that. Why did they pick that up? They wasn't paying any attention. I needed this, and they gave me that. Upset. Okay. We were running low. I guess we're going to be eating a lot of tacos. Psh, I have to order some more of this. But anyway, I got some more butter. We've been going through butter like crazy. And so I got 5 packages of those, so I don't have to keep running back to the store all the time. I got some, which I like this. I like this to eat with the crackers and stuff, and pepper jack cheese. I really do like pepper jack cheese. Then they had a substitute. We wanted the 24 pack, and all they had was the 16 pack. So it's another thing we didn't get. All right, I already showed you this. And then I only ordered 2 gallons of milk. And guess what? They gave us 3. I don't get it.
So, I got hat head. I wore my hat to go get the groceries. Anyway. So, I got to put that up. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You know what? I want to show you. Now, my next thing I want to show you is, you know, in the last video, I'm showing you the quilt. I got it down on the floor. I just want to show you how far I've gotten along. This is for my daughter. Let's see if I can just spread it out a little bit on the ironing board. So y'all can see. I don't want to show you a whole lot of it until I get all the borders on it. But I've got another border to put on, which is a black border. Because I got the black material there, so it'll be ending. That opens up. Putting the black border around. But that's it. My first quilt, guys. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. There's my sewing machine. And there's Possum wanting to sew. You can't sew. Alright. Well, then we stopped on the way back from getting our groceries and stopped at KFC and got us 2 sandwiches. So I'm kind of hungry. So I'm going to sign off for the moment and I'm going to go eat my sandwich. So I'll see y'all back a little bit after I get these groceries done and eat my sandwich, and then we'll come back. Something's smelling here. She's right here. It ain't smelling too good. I hope. Well, Sammy's down there. His stomach might be bothering him, if you know what I mean. I might have to get some air freshener. Well, anyway. I've got a couple of comments from the last video that I put up that I've got to, I'm going to get to that this afternoon and reach back out to you guys. I appreciate the comments. You go, Sheila, will you never write? I do. It might take me a day or 2, but I get back to you. And, but I appreciate you. Y'all know I do. You know I do. What else is it? Oh, and if y'all would share, that would, listen. Something's done. That's my dryer. Anyway, which has his bedding. But if y'all would share, I would really appreciate it. And maybe a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Can't get that out. The algorithm. I really would appreciate that. And Mr. would too. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm not going to make them allow. I can't talk today because I ain't had no sleep. Hour-long videos. I'm gonna try not to do that anymore because I know y'all going, whew, man, I should have got me some popcorn. I didn't know I was gonna be watching a movie. So I'm gonna try to make them like 15 to 20 minutes maybe at the most. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think that'll be good. But anyway, well, I'm going to get off here. Remember that I love you guys. You know I do. You know I do. But not only do I love you, but Jesus loves you more. And we'll get to the other in just a minute. And for you new people that are watching the first time, you know, I welcome you. I welcome you to my channel and to our home. I appreciate you watching today. But if you like to subscribe, if you can just hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell, it'll notify you every time we come on, me and Mister. You never know what you're going to get. But remember, you're blessed in the city, you're blessed in the field. You're blessed when you come, and you're blessed when you go in Jesus' name. Until the next video, guys, remember that I love you. Bye, y'all.